co-founder of Distressed Patriots for America, which is one of 9 Connecticut grassroots alliance organizations represented here today. We gather here on the steps of the Capitol in public support of Peter Schiff as candidate for the United States Senate. No candidate in America better understands the fiscal mess we are in than Peter Schiff. The Washington establishment pretends we can borrow our way out of debt. Peter Schiff knows we must face facts and cut spending. He has the courage and the financial expertise to tackle our economic woes. The people are ready to support candidates who will reduce spending and restore fiscal sanity. They have been rallying for over a year in support of limited government, personal liberty, and economic freedom. The good news is that we have men and women seeking state and federal office who share our vision and merit our support. Unlike one of Peter Schiff's liberal Republican opponents, he is not a career politician, but a knowledgeable patriot, determined to rein in the cost and scope of government. He speaks directly to the concerns that have inspired the Tea Party movement. Peter recognizes the need to address our crushing national debt and protect the value of the dollar. He is not out to buy the Senate seat as one of his other Republican opponents, but as evidenced here today, he has garnered the respect and support of ordinary Connecticut taxpayers who are fed up with the way politicians in Washington are dismantling our Constitution by steadily stealing our freedoms while being anything but transparent in the process. Peter will term limit himself to just 1 term. He possesses economic knowledge far beyond all presently seated in the United States Senate. Peter will not just promise to represent the citizens of Connecticut, he actually will represent us. Joining in this endorsement are leaders from the Hartford, Stratford, and Stamford Greenwich Tea Party groups, the Connecticut Patriot Alliance, Right Principles, the Independence Caucus, Connecticut Resistance, and Dump Dodd. At this time, I would like to introduce the founder of Connecticut Patriot Alliance, Steve Steinberg.
How you doing? Today I'd like to announce that the Connecticut Patriot Alliance as a whole is supporting Peter Schiff. Part of the reasons is, well, I can go back a couple of years and watching all these financial shows and everything, and pretty much everybody on those financial shows was singing the same tune except for one crazy guy who was predicting housing collapses and stock market collapses, and everybody looking at him like he's crazy, and he stuck to his guns though, and he said, "I'm right, this is what's going to happen." It wasn't what was popular to hear, but it was definitely opposite of what the rest of the so-called experts were saying. And it turned out that that man was right, and that man turned out to be Peter Schiff. Later on, as he had decided to run for office, and listening to his speeches and that sort of thing, and as a staunch constitutionalist, which I am, I would listen to him speak, and he was the only one, in fact, in one of the best versed in what the Constitution means and what the Founding Fathers intended for the use of the Constitution and for the Republic. And for those reasons, that's why we're supporting Peter Schiff, and no matter what party he ran for, that's the guy who would get my vote. Thank you.
From Right Principles is the unapologetically American Bob McGuffey.
Thanks, Vivian. Yeah, Right Principles is joining the group today in endorsing Peter Schiff for the Republican nomination for the United States Senate. His well-documented foretelling of the financial crisis has given his campaign initial credibility and traction. But his comprehensive approach to implementing policies that will propel the U.S. economy out of the current stagnation demonstrates a superb grasp of what is likely to be the #1 issue facing the next Congress. His solutions are pitch perfect and ring true for all of us who believe in capitalism, fiscal restraint, free markets, self-reliance, individual freedom, and plain common sense. With Peter, we can rest assured we've got someone who can provide credible leadership in a Senate that increasingly demonstrates its inability to stand up for our constitutional republic. After his economic expertise, his lack of Washington experience is probably his next best asset. We don't need someone who knows their way around so they can bring home the bacon. We need someone who can stop the runaway spending, someone who isn't going to Washington to be liked. We need someone who won't be afraid to continuously be called names, someone tough who can take a punch and come back for more, someone who will wear the badge of outsider with pride. We need someone who will fight against what is being done to us and stop what is being done to us and defeat the mindset of the runaway liberals controlling the Washington legislative agenda. Peter Schiff is that man, and we're happy to support the effort to make Peter Schiff our next senator.
Peter in a pickup truck. That's something to see. Terrific. Good luck.